let them loose and close it again.
Okay, you notice that everyone's starting to gather around, and they're waiting. They've prepared spells, and they've eaten what little food you guys have had.
Renee, like, kicks the dust around where he was standing to make it
Yep.
look like he was moving or whatever.
I would not advise for you to remove the hedge staff. This is Canlis, Lorne.
Why would you not advise we remove the edge staff?
The spirits that are trapped here are very angry. You might be creating a mess in the prime material plane, as hundreds of ghosts and spirits are released.
I so want to talk about how... So, we already got that problem. Fuck it. Shadows just swarming across the countryside.
I would have to agree, says Abacus. It is not just the spirits that are captured here. Picture a bubble that is blocking a hole.
There's a hole here to the shadow plane, and the army can come through.
Show you my hole.
Here or somewhere else, Abacus is thinking. He twitches his beard a little bit.
You have the stripes of someone who would understand how these things work.
Such are the secrets of the Imperium. I doubt I should be sharing it with anyone. Tell me, how many more hedge staffs still stand?
At least 4. They all appear to be breaking at this point.
Someone's fucking with them.
Yes, likely our enemy.
It's difficult when you can't trust your own shadow.
Well, that's just mighty fucked.
Without knowing for sure the state of the other hedge staves, I would not touch this particular staff.
Give me 1 second. What number was this hedge staff?
You're asking a question that's going to require me to change maps.
Because I was trying to change the map, and then I realized I can't remember.
Just let me save this campaign. I'm going to open a campaign. I'm going to go to the world map.
Additionally,
We're going
now that we have our spells back, we could try possessing the wizard man and then interrogating him in his own body. Tell me what you know. Right.
This should be hedge staff 6.
Do these guys know about the number of hedge staffs around?
I think we know about 4.
How many do we know?
We 5 is still intact. Although there are things trying to break its way out.
What about 3?
Pretty certain we know where it is, but have not checked on it yet.
And the others?
We're the only ones that know about this stuff, so...
It's this is becoming very interesting bit of information, isn't it?
Well, if you look at the places, there's Citadel 3 Winds, which is supposed to have number 3. The Crypt of Duke Haramal has hedge staff number 4.
Yep.
Crater Lake has hedge staff number 5, and the Crypt of the Iron Medusa has hedge staff number 6.
Do they all circle Tebron?
The Abacus looks like mad. Like he doesn't want to say anything more. No, but there should be one in Tebron.
I mean, we noticed a pattern, but we don't know how far it goes. have to go look for them. They're the ones we ran into that were getting messed with.
There should be 8 in total.
8. So with Tabron, that would be 5 that we know of. You know, the one here, the one in the lake, Caramel, and 3 winds.
What do you plan to do when you leave this place?
It has been some time. Reorient myself. Find some spell books, says Abacus.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to. I mean, we could definitely use the help.
Dirty neutrals. Doomsday. That's what I wanted.
And I'm pretty sure the other guys back at the Citadel there, they'll be able to get you some spell books. If you stick with us, you'll have some access to resources for a while at least, and we can definitely use your help.
In what city are you based?
There's Citadel by the lake, I think is where we're supposed to be meeting up, and then in Nevada-Pole is the other place. South, much south. 2 teleports away.
How long was this guy stuck in here?
He never told you. Citadel by the what?
You would know it as Terra's Lean.
He nods.
You've been... How long has it been called Citadel by the Lake? Plus minus?
200 years?
You're almost... You are one of the oldest humans I know, apparently.
It appears that I may have outlived some of my enemies. And many of my wizard plots.
Additionally, you might have outlived your wizarding political position.
Oh, surely my seat would have been taken.
In that case, I'd recommend sticking with us.
Terrazline. The elves have been good subjects.
Define good.
This guy's really fucking old school, huh?
They have been pacified, if that's what you mean.
He nods. I will go back with you to Terrazline, if not only for a place to recover spells. The elves knew magic in my day. I assume they still have some mastery of it.
The Empire has forgotten what they were guarding. The soldiers they have guarding the staves are pathetic.
I would have called him chicken shit, but I guess pathetic also works.
It might have been too much time for their memory.
He nods.
Or maybe they don't care about the hedge staffs anymore because they're putting out the wave of super magic that just makes all the souls go in the boxes. So are we getting them out of here first? Or are we finishing the excavations?
Do you want me to go back, or are you done looking at the map?
Done looking at the map. Yep.
Okay.
Going back.
He traces.
Did Lady Pants
he
make
traces
a save
a,
against the disease?
He traces a circle. He basically says,
Yeah. Right around Tibronia.
"Yep." And Tebron is this dot up here.
Mm-hmm. Does the summoner have access to teleport?
The summoner, no.
No.
Low level. Shouldn't have been in this dungeon.
The fuck you doing in here? I was a cohort.
Hey, Zero. So, how many keys actually do we have here? get in and out of this place.
Good. Well, we're gonna... One.
Right, let's make sure we don't lose that one. Make sure you're sticking real close to Renee.
While I'm very interested in leaving this place, I would very much like to be part of the group that takes the wealth from here.
Yeah, thanks for helping out yesterday.
I have my spells back today. Yeah, Zira needs to make her save that morning. Zita, sorry.
Okay, Zeta's...
Somebody has the
Saber's
grave
not
curse.
good at all.
The lovely grave curse.
Here we go. I think it's 7.
Crypt fever.
Save, because if you don't get your spells back.
DC 22.
Although it'll make the character easier to run.
26.
Made the save.
Yep.
Prepare your spells.
Right. She doesn't take damage this morning, although she still suspects she has it.
Pendle Saros gets 1 charisma back and 1 strength.
Okay. This group still wants to leave.
Which group? This group?
Yep. Vlawing seems to be interested in, well, acquiring this blade.
Yep.
You suspect that Kamos might also be interested in the blade.
Yeah, Kamos is currently the only one who's on the fence of being allowed to leave.
I'm gonna leave this asshole here for a while.
It's not my day. We're just gonna leave him here.
So any clerics here can make some food?
Ah, yes, I do have the ability to create food and water. Bring your vessels forth, says Pendle. Pendle creates a nice meal of lightly baked white fish upon leaves. There are big leaves that also hold crunched up, pre-crunched up walnuts.
Chewed walnuts.
Does it count?
Some nice raspberries.
Does the fish count?
And some sweet water with a hint of lemon.
You gods the tits in terms of like food. Most of the gods are like, here's your gruel. Eat your gruel.
Oh, there's a little bit of a spiced oatmeal.
Sloppy Joes.
And some lembas bread for anyone who's still hungry afterwards. You nibble on some, like a cracker and basically you're
Grizaak
full.
turns back to Grizaak.
He's able to disseminate the food, and this at least solves your food and water problem. There are clerics amongst you.
Renee takes 2 bites as like
Of the baked fish?
of the baked fish.
Yeah, this is not going to do it. This is
No,
not...
but he's doing it to show that he ate.
Yep, the only person not eating turns out to be Kamos, who just simply, politely, no, that's...
Fucker already ate, I guess.
Grizaak's gonna go and grab the axe, Nibble's axe.
Okay, so it's 450 pounds.
That's okay. He's picking it up. Does he feel anything? Does he feel a Nibbles?
It fucking feels heavy.
Nibbles is heavy. Must be Nibbles.
He yells at the sword.
Get your ass in there already, you fucker!
Puts it down.
Clang, 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 clang.
He'll pick up the gem from the sword, the axe.
Yeah, okay. The thing that would have got through the DR of all those devils.
So Murgo Vane has already gotten some of Nibbles' stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go give it to Murgo Vane.
Here you go, buddy. You remind me of Nibbles. Nibbles isn't coming back anymore. So here, I'll give this all to you. You can keep his stuff. You can take this gem. It's pretty useful.
Zach?
Yeah, what's up?
we should probably escort the civilians out of here.
Yeah, alright.
I've got a question for you.
Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding. What do you want to know?
Is Murphy's a civilian or not? He's got some spells that can help now that he's got a bit of a rest, but I like to get her out of here and back to Terra's Lean.
You know it's a long fucking way back, right?
That's alright, Murphy's. It's alright with long walks, as long as it's not this infernal place. No offense there, Horns. None taken.
He's offended. So, I made that awkward. Joe's leaving.
But we're not going to get paid until we bring Zero back to Terra's Lean and talk to the caretaker, or to the
Gonna get paid if you get
the custodian. All right, these.
Shit, should I just? Do you want me to just teleport them there and back? Is that the deal?
No, don't. That's probably too many spells.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, when getting in here, it'd be.
Isn't it? Okay, question.
Actually, so does this thing get us out of here, or do we have to use their spells with this thing to get out of here? Situation.
You're going to have to use it in conjunction with your spells.
Alright. Try to get back in here. Same thing?
The token we have has a face on it, or?
The funerary baton has a key end to it and like a big Medusa head on it, and you stick the key end into one of the heads of the Medusa on the outside. So you'll go back into the crypt.
Use like a key at the door of the crypt.
Alright, same way we got in.
Yes.
Alright. Anybody else coming?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them crowding forward.
Renee is going to...
Snitch is looking at Pendle and...
Yes, I want to go.
put up his hand. We should probably make sure that our welcome wagon is still sleeping.
Alright. Also, Zira, don't forget your stash.
You hid some stuff that you found in the crematorium.
Between the two golem statue things.
I was like, you're the... Hey, there's something off, fuck!
Found that, did you?
Not well, I saw where it was, didn't touch it yet.
Kobold's pulling at your shirt.
Stash. What stash?
Mustache, asshole. Let's get going. Are you staying or are you going?
I'm going.
You're all going? Yeah.
Murgovane's staying. Abacus spent some time.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Lots.
It's like, that's what I'm saying. You probably don't have enough teleports to, right? You're gonna need at least 2, if not 4 teleports for this, right?
I can get 2 people out of here, or give me a second. I think I moved 3.
Yep.
Step 1 will be make certain that the meat grinder isn't a meat grinder when Grizaak comes back and just starts getting his ass whipped to death by the dude.
Doesn't have his whip.
You killed me!
I am fucking kidding me. This is bullshit.
If anyone, Grizaak would be the easiest one to get through this. Does Sparky count at all for any of these spells or not?
Nope.
Awesome.
You can bring Sparky along. He's bonded to you like a familiar.
Yep.
Perfect.
We'll make our way upstairs. Renee will
The whole lot of you?
take point.
Are you leaving the corpses down here?
Yes.
I'm putting the shroud on Nibbles. I can carry Nibbles. I have a 14 strength.
You already cut a piece of Nibbles off.
No, I'm taking Nibbles. I'm gonna. Oh, yes. I put the shroud. I put the shroud on Nibbles. Just fuck Radomir.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on the Necropolis level. As you guys leave, you leave the lair of the Medusa, and then pass by the crypt of Marcus Junius, and climb up the stairs, and you're now in the false crypt of Marcus Junius. And you're
Okay.
kind of waiting in here.
Renee will stalk out first.
Okay. You see the broken remains that are half sunken in the earth of the carriage.
Okay. Is it still nighttime? It's always been nighttime here.
It's always nighttime here.
It's always nighttime. Awesome. It's just really useful for the guy who's blinded by light, and B, who gets bonuses under starlight.
You don't see anything going on up here. Of course, you don't see Callie.
Yep.
Alright, let's make our way to the entrance hall.
Yep. We'll check the crematorium quick to make certain that we'll check the crematorium.
Are you bringing everyone with you? Just traveling in a massive pack, or?
Yeah.
I think Renee will scout ahead, just
Okay.
like 100 feet ahead.
Okay. Are you gonna stop outside the door and go into the crematorium?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Zero, get your stuff.
Zero will go in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Zira, you guys find the secret passage, and there's a compartment with things that Zira had found, but was being kind of like
Pursued.
burdened with while you were wandering around the adventure, or wandering around the dungeon.
5 scrolls of remove of stone to flesh.
Wouldn't that just be a hoot, nanny?
Fuck. That's fine.
A set of centaur paladin armor.
And his spear.
All right.
Grizaak eye.
How did that happen?
Timeline implodes.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on there? Okay, Adventure Season 3, The Iron Tomb. Crematoria. Alright, what is that? Area D? D for dumb ass.
Nice.
Called Duma.
Okay, it takes some doing to find the hidden panel. DC 30 perception check. Inside, you find some stuff that that Zira had placed inside. She didn't have time to identify it. One of the things is a wand with a red gem at the end of it. The other one is a beautiful book that has the symbol of Bakab on it.
Who the fuck is that?
God of magic.
There is a silver necklace that has pearls that is worth quite a bit of money. Are we writing these things down, or do you want me to write them down?
Well, I can. Sorry.
Okay.
You gotta. The beautiful. I'm still stuck in the beautiful book being is.
As
this
soon as you
stability
said,
score
as
book?
soon as you stopped for a second, I was like, wait a minute, should I be writing these things down?
There's a
Alright. So book of
wand
Bakab.
with red
Okay. No.
gem. Book of Bakab.
Silver necklace with pearls. This is the type of thing that would be worn by like the matriarch of a family.
Reading magic.
Nope.
Pearl necklace.
Nope. Yes, that's what he said. It's a necklace with pearls.
An iron key that radiates faint transmutation. What was the one that you already had?
We had the goofy face.
The cross-eyed Medusa? Okay, so
Yep.
I'll copy pasta this. It's an iron key with transmutation aura, and this one has a howling Medusa head.
So we're missing the fork U Medusa.
The forked tongue one? Yeah.
Yep. Wait a sec. The demon slaying quiver? Demon Slayer's quiver.
Yep. Mark's been in the habit of trying to identify these items, like with Zeta, as soon as you find them. So I think that evening she would have tried. She already failed on the large shirt, but let's have a roll for the earrings of the sylph.
Okay. Because the Demon Slayer's quiver solves a problem for Renee, which is running out of arrows. Because running out of arrows is kind of the suck, because he pumps a lot of arrows out into the ether.
Yep.
Sorry, give me a second. Spellcraft to identify. $25.
This is for the earrings.
Mm-hmm.
They are a special slot item. They're like a slot list, but you got to put it on your ears. They give you +5 perception checks competence bonus.
Cool.
They can be worn individually. And they are bonded together like a pair, and they act as if you have message spell up.
Oh, so 2 people get
A constant message spell. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Caster level, we'll say 9 if it matters.
Okay. Those are nifty.
Let's see if she gets the shadow armor.
28.
+4 armor would be 12th level. +15 is 27. Yeah, so she gets the +4 part, and the shadow armor she also gets, so she knows what that does. The Demon Slayer's quiver.
24.
9th level magic. Yep, she understands what that is.
Okay.
DC for the first Iron Stone, DC 27.
Nope.
Second Iron Stone, DC 27.
Yep.
Okay, the incandescent blue sphere is +2 wisdom.
Ooh.
I will copy pasta that into magic. +2 enhancement bonus. It's nice in that it doesn't take up a slot. And then the orange prism. I think this is the money. Is the money shot where the party implodes. DC 27.
Yep.
+1 caster level.
I think that, so if we're gonna go through it this way, Zeta got the +4 enhance, or the ability score item in the last thing.
Yep.
And Zera just showed up, so I think the cash level goes to the blaster Mikavokerson. Unless he's maxing out his spells, so I think it goes on Grizaak. That's a dual caster class.
The orange prism.
Much appreciated.
Okay, I will put that on Grizaak's sheet right now.
The Demon Slayer's quiver, I'm putting that on Renee because I don't want to count arrows anymore. It's not fun.
Hey, Fox.
I'm going to the as much as it's kind of stupid looking, the golden raptor mask.
Holy shit, Grizaak's caster level for Call Lightning is 13. But you're only level up a caster, bro! Okay.
I think Rene should put on the golden raptor mask because it basically makes him immune to his curse. Although I don't know if that is allowed.
Give it to Rene.
Like an item that bypasses a oracle curse.
Let's see.
It feels weird.
What is his curse?
Shadow. When exposed to daylight, dazzled, and when the first round of being exposed to daylight, blinded. Which makes me very nervous when in the middle of a fight, Grizaak's going, "I want to make a light wall." I'm over here going, "Oh, please don't."
Why did more of the adventurers die? On Thursday, the 5-minute paladin died. The Centaur Cavalier paladin just got his. Yeah, this gets rid of the blinded. You're immune to blinded.
So he's gonna plunk that on it. He needs the perception. He needs one of the perception check items because he's the rogue.
Okay. All right, I've already added the Iron Key, the Book of Bakab.
Yes. Is this an ability score book?
Okay. The DC to identify this book is 32.
40.
It is a Tome of Clear Thought. +2.
Ooh.
After 48 hours over a minimum of 6 days, you will gain an inherent bonus of +2 to your int score.
It's consumed in its use.
It's consumed in its use. The additional blessing of Bakab is that it will grant you one-time use of 2 effective spellcasting levels with respect to meta magic.
Per day or just once?
When you finish doing the book.
Cool. That's cool. Didn't Edward die? He died when I was away. Yeah, Edward died. Speaking of Bakab worshippers. Alright. So, the earrings are definitely things that should be going on.
2 different characters. Oh, and the wand with the red gem. This is a wand of fireballs. Caster level 10 with 18 charges.
Oh! Who's the wand of fireball? Who's the fireball?
And the silver necklace with pearls is just worth about like 3 talents. So
It's just cash.
yeah. Not that cash is bad, but
I think Zeta and Zira are gonna wear the earrings of the Sliff.
okay. So they can message each other back and forth. You can thank Kenny for that magic item. It was inspired by some of the things he wrote.
That's awesome. I am copying it, so I'm going to put it in...
Too bad no incasters in party. Yep. It's also like a 50 talent item. You're pretty sure you could make some friends with that item.
I'm pretty
Radimer
certain
when you
we
bring
can
him
buy a
back, or
wizard
you
for a
could,
while.
or you could buy the guy who's like, 5th level spellbook. This sucks.
Yep. Now we'll put the other half on.
The Ring of the Nine-Pointed Star. This came off of the Medusa, and I don't think you had a chance to identify it.
This is her mace.
No, this is her ring.
Ooh.
Shuasandra.
24.
Nope. Unidentified.
Wah, wah.
I will move the shadow into your armor. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of fucking treasure you guys have.
Yep.
As deadly as this dungeon has been, it has been
It's very profitable.
Lucrative, maybe?
It's very, very lucrative. I'm just going to quickly put this here. 23. And on Zira. Zira, with her familiar around, has a damn fine perception check, if I don't say so myself. If I do say so myself, sorry. Do we have any wisdom-based casters that don't have enhancement bonuses to their casting?
What kind of enhancement bonus?
Enhancement? That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Never mind.
What kind of peanut butter is this crunchy peanut butter? It's kind of like crunchy peanut butter is gross, though. You have to have smooth.
There is no answer to this question. Renee is a charisma caster. Zira is a charisma caster. Grizaak is a wisdom caster, but has a better item. Does Cade have an item?
For wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to take a few moments to go through this list and kind of arm things.
I think we should arm up a little bit.
I'm going to take a brief moment to wash them.
Yeah,
He
Cade has an item
magic
currently.
He has a magic item.
Let's just give us a second here.
But this is slotless?
It's slotless,
Yeah.
so it can go on almost anyone.
Cade will take that and throw in whatever the fuck he's got.
Well,
Let's
can we just hold on a second? First off, Cade's not here. So is anybody here? Let's just...
Excuse me. Grizaak has a +2. He'd take that. This is the same as this is a +2, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Grizaak has a +2 item. He doesn't have a +4. Laurel of Acorns. Headband of Inspired Wisdom +2. I'll take the slotless, please.
Give me a second, though.
I can free up my headband for something more useful.
Okay. What now?
What now, brown cow?
So the orange prism gives me a...
I already added it to your caster level stuff. It does increase your concentration checks by 1, so I didn't add that yet.
Okay.
Who's getting the one of Fireball?
That really should go on...
Somebody who can't cast Fireball.
someone who's
who can.
that would have went on Radimer.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait a second. Is Fireball a Blood Rager spell?
Blood Rager. That you're
If
thinking
it is, then Zero will take it.
Oh, cool.
Because that's always funny. It is. Zero will take it.
Okay, I'm putting it on her sheet now. It is not a shadow fireball, but the Book of Bakab, you guys could start a war over that later.
Yeah, we're not telling them. We'll bribe him later when he's like, "I'm gonna tell the Imperium on you." And it's like, how about this book?
Should I put the violin of blasting on Zeta?
Yes.
I know Mark probably didn't want it because he wanted other things, but take the thing.
Yes. Take the thing. At least for now, the Bard should be carrying. So some of this stuff is like mixed together.
Well, what did you roll for the 23 on the? Oh, 23 on the heavily magical ring.
Yep.
Yeah, you didn't.
What is the ring?
You don't know.
We don't know yet. All right, Grizaak's gonna try to identify it. Oh, hey, actually happening, guys. I was using spellcraft.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Who's gonna actually wear the charm of luck?
Nope, Grizaak's no idea.
It's shiny and red. It's like it's peeking at me.
Who is easily blown up?
I think Zeta is easily blown up.
Yeah.
I think Zeta's saves kind of suck.
Are you guys going to do anything with the adventurers? Yes, they're doing something with them now. They've all gone to the surface. Let me open up map tool.
Hearing gives you perception.
They're hanging outside of the crematoria. They're going to go back to the entry hall, and I think they're going to tell Grizaak's going to try to attempt to teleport some of them outside, where Callie is having a fun old time. 3 days alone in the wilderness with no skills. It'll be amusing when you find out what she's up to.
She's raising owlbear babies. Oh, I didn't mean to.
She's regressed. She doesn't.
Just running around like an ape. Oh, it's pretty close. All right, are we good for now? You guys had some time to kind of sift through some of the stuff.
The luck item on saving throws is going on Zeta because
put it
she
there.
is the most explodable.
Yep,
So here,
I agree.
I'm just gonna.
Okay. Zeta has a ring of sustenance. She doesn't need to eat. Interesting.
And she doesn't need to breathe,
Right.
or she breathes but doesn't need air.
Okay, I'm zeroing out Zeta's spells because it's
Cool.
the next morning.
How many saves do you need to get rid of Curb Fever, or is it infinite?
It's a curse. It stays until you're dead. You need
Infinite saves.
infinite saves. It's a curse.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll take care of that later.
Are you attempting to take care of it this morning, or are you waiting?
No, I need my spells for like Breath of Life and stuff like that.
Understood.
Check our scrolls. Check our scrolls. We might be able to do it through that. If we really want to. I'm saying.
And Zeta, I think, is refusing the spells from the Asmodean.
Yeah.
Given that Mark kind of had that,
Don't touch me.
the antagonistic sort of stance versus the Asmodean. Makes sense. She worships, she's chaotic neutral and worships Corellon, Larethian. And the Asmodean is pretty much diametrically opposed. Alright, this is this gloomy place again. Oh, brings back memories.
Where's the nightmare? Is out here somewhere?
The
Or where's
nightmare
the
corpses were inside, just inside here. And then this mound over here is where you see the remnants of what likely was the carriage.
Okay.
Group of you is going back into B.
Yep.
Okay. We could just bring all the tokens over to here.
Okay. He's sort of looking to see if a ghost pops out of somewhere.
Nope. You had scouted ahead. You don't see or hear any ghosts. The tombs and traps are all as you left them.
How are the nightmare bodies doing?
Nightmare bodies are there. They are no longer warm.
Cold and still. How I like my meat. While others are distracted,
Okay.
meaning not being super obvious, we're gonna cut a hunk off.
Okay. You shave off a little bit of its skin and muscle on the side.
And then we're gonna go outside to eat.
Oh, you should share the build for the Asmar.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, you bring it outside to meat. The meat is tough. It tastes like sulfur, but it seems to do the trick.
I'm not an animal or a monster. Something.
Well, the horses were sentient. Grizaak, what are you doing?
Yeah, but I don't know they're sentient, so it doesn't count. It's exactly how morality works.
What is Grizaak doing, you ask?
Yes.
Just looking around.
Are you going to take us back to the real world now? Says Pluma. I wouldn't mind going back now, says Dragon. I've seen enough of this place. To the hells with all of you if you want to continue digging for your deaths here.
All right, thanks for the conversation.
Murphy's is about ready to go back, but he'll wait for you because he's got to make sure that Zero gets back to the custodian.
Who's waiting?
Murphy's.
Right, fuck. Just three of you get over here. Oh, fuck you are. God damn it. All right, here we go. Now I gotta put my finger in your mouth in order to teleport properly.
Yeah.
I can't even do it with a straight face. All right.
I saw you do that to the other one. It was pretty funny. It's pretty fucking funny. But you're not gonna fool me, and I'm elf. So I'll be waiting outside for Zero. Don't let her die in here, right?
Of course, yeah, no problem. All right, we're just gonna start teleporting here very quickly. All right, I was kidding.
What do you have in your hand?
So I'm not gonna bring anything out. I'm gonna just leave it in my pouch or whatever. I'm just gonna stick my hand in, get a hold of it, and then teleport with it.
Okay.
And teleport to the place by the wall where we
Got it.
we use the key.
So Grizaak, the teleport's a bit rough, but it does land to where you wanted. The scene outside in middle of day, so there's a brief moment where your eyes have to adjust. You can see.
Oh, fuck my fucking eyes! What the fuck?
You can see Callie running around trying to stop the forest from burning down. There's an entire tree that is burning, and she's running around the tree stamping out fires. She is dirty. She is wearing half an owlbear skull, like a helmet. She is dirty and sticky, and is also kind of munching on some half-cooked owlbear. The owlbear corpse, or what's left of it, is kind of pushed against the tree, and it's half like charred to right to the bone, and half kind of sizzling, like
And half raw.
and half raw. So yeah, Manberry pig, half and half, so a third, I guess. It looked like she created a campfire originally but had the overhang of the tree above, so the whole thing just kind of caught fire. And she's and she's running and she's running around. She's fucking injured. So one day of sleeping, she's 9th level, so she would have got 9 hit points back. She looks injured. Oh yeah! And she's
Callie, Callie,
Grizaak! Grizaak!
I'm back, baby.
She pauses for a moment and she just sort of looks at the other people.
Don't worry, they're fine. They're fine. Hey, you guys can fuck off. I'd go that way.
Points in a random direction.
Actually, hold on a second. Hold on, give me a minute.
She comes up to Grizaak. She doesn't mind Grizaak. She gives Grizaak a hug. You left me, and then I looked and waited, and I ran out of food, and then I had the owl beast came.
Grizaak's here. Sparky, get around me.
Oh, where did you guys go?
He's
I looked everywhere.
He's prestidigitating her and shit.
Where did you go?
Here's the
She
long
then
story.
punches you in the arm. Like, where'd you go?
I don't know, but we're gonna go over there now.
Huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
This is okay. So Grizaak's gonna look around and try to point them to the right direction.
Grizaak, you're probably gonna have to cast create water a few times to keep other trees from catching fire. I don't know if you.
No problem.
Okay.
He'll look at the spot. Where the shit is
She's
happening.
like, yeah, I kind of screwed that one up. She says, poor tree.
He'll cast a sleet storm. I think sleet storm will do it.
Yeah, you cast a high level spell, a cold spell, and
There's a frosty, burned, raw.
I'm a hunter now.
filled-
She says.
Congratulations, making me look bad.
The skull still has patches of flesh still on it and a thing hanging down. You're not sure what that is, and
What
she's.
disease killed that thing?
Knowledge, geography. Oh fuck. Maybe survival will help. 1d20 plus that. Geography 26.
You want to go wild that way?
Murphy's will wait here by the slaughtered corpse here.
I'm just saying, why don't you guys wait here for a little while, and maybe 2 days or so, and we'll be out of here. If we're not out, start walking. It's up to you.
Yeah, don't worry, I killed the owlbear. She says to them.
Yeah, all right, hold on.
He starts prestidigitating like just
Yeah.
prestidigitating. Water.
Here's some fresh water.
Oh, and she starts like drinking the
Just
water
Open
from.
your mouth.
And he doesn't even get her mouth. He just goes.
Whoops.
She laughs as you give her a spell shower.
Yeah, and
Okay, she's wet and
Now
clean-ish.
turn around and do this with your hair.
Where are the rest of them?
Or Sam's gonna get me for that one. They're inside. Not literally inside. They're somewhere else. But here, let's go. All right, you guys wait here. You guys all right getting your own food out here?
We ate this morning.
You gonna be hungry for a few fucking days?
Apparently, we're gonna eat some of this owlbear.
Fucking. Why did you go inside? God damn it.
Grizaak will grab some berries and cast good berry.
Okay,
you
you
go,
deposit
you
the
assholes.
good berry. You want me to wait outside? Are you guys coming
No.
out? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Actually, Grizaak's like, maybe she should wait out here, because inside,
It's a bad place. Yeah, actually, you might wanna. Yeah, if you stay inside, actually, it'll be fine. Stay out here, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Say hello to the others for me.
There's 3 good berries.
This will make a meal for. This is one meal here for you guys. So.
Okay. These are special berries. She says, I already ate lots today. Gives 1 berry to each of them. But you can feel free to. It's kind of more cooked on that side.
I hope you guys are fair.
She's too cooked over there.
She didn't
But over
even.
here,
She
it's
didn't
not
even.
cooked enough.
She didn't even gut it. So it's like.
She's still injured.
Yep.
It's got 40 damage. I don't remember.
31 damage.
Damage.
2d8 plus 10. 2d8 plus 10. 17.
Okay, 14 left.
14 left.
After the 17.
Okay. I'm not gonna use another one of those.
Okay, so this is my camp. My name's Callie. Hi. She goes over and fucking shakes their hands.
Oh fuck.
I'm a hunter.
I'm a hunter, see?
Six more. So
You're a fucking kidding, aren't you? No, I hunted all by myself. Shrek looks at the berry.
does
Puts it
she
into his
have a
pocket.
belt of strength? She's a strength fighter. Right?
Okay, go get the rest of them. I'll wait outside. How long are you going to be?
She's primarily Dex, but you could give her
Okay.
the strength of him.
How long are you going to be?
Probably 2 days. Not
2
more.
days?
Yeah, yeah. You know, maybe I'll pop out and get you some more food or some shit. But just you guys stay out here. We won't be too long.
Okay, she says. She shivers from being wet.
Oh, God damn it.
You also like there's a frost storm over where her fire was.
Alright.
I do have that.
Alright. Alright. I'll see you guys then.
He's gonna go and use the key.
Oh, Grizaak, do you have that spell that makes you warm?
Doer,
That would be kind of nice, she says.
doer communal.
Hey, I'll be back tomorrow.
Aw, can
Alright,
you at least make my fire? I mean, could you make my fire again?
Yeah, sure.
He'll do a survival and get a good fire in a nice
Okay.
area that's the proper.
Yep. She watches you and helps out.
Gets the stones, clears the area.
You keep the fire in this fucking spot. You use dry wood.
Thanks.
Not the stuff that you peed on, or the stuff that I peed on, anyways.
So I have a 22 survival, like,
Yeah, you could make fires in your sleep.
and I have spark too, so that's kind of cool. But
Okay, say hello to everyone.
Alright, we'll do.
Tell them I'm a hunter now.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that.
Here. One for Zeta, one for Evander, one for Radimer, one for you, one for Nibbles. She's giving you owlbear feathers.
Thanks.
Did you find Auntie yet?
Yeah, we found Zero.
One for her.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here now. Alright, they're waiting for me. Awkward. Shut up, Sparky. Stay close, buddy.
Alright, so what are you doing now?
getting the key out,
Yep.
sticking it in, and
You flap to one of the Medusa faces and stick it in and turn. Yep, a few moments later, Grizaak is in one of the sarcophagi. Give me a D12.
we broke all of the lids.
No?
Oh, I thought we did.
No, we used ghosts to spy inside.
Or
Okay.
wait, these lids?
Yes.
Grizaak, I went in here and I went to Nibbles and I said, break this one, break that one, break this one.
Right,
break
the
that
ones that are broken have cracks.
Oh,
No,
you may have broken some of them to
I-
get the
I-
treasures within.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So that sounded like a good 20 minutes at least of stuff outside.
Yep.
So we're getting nervous of like, is he coming back?
Yep.
Could Grizaak has just found a butterfly and decided to follow it for a little while. That's good stuff.
20 minutes. Yeah, Kamos kind of slides in beside Zira. I notice that your magic is different. Not saying that different is bad, and he kind of issues to his horns. I am used to people making that assumption.
Anything else that you've noticed?
Oh. I wonder simply why it is that you came to this strange crypt. This death knell, if you will.
information.
Ah. My spellcasting powers on behalf of my deity are available to you and your friends for a nominal fee, as is our tradition.
I'm assuming rescuing you provides a substantial amount of credit.
Oh, yes. Great discounts. Great discounts.
What circle can you cast?
Ah. Now you make me blush. You can't tell if he's blushing. He's got reddish skin.
Yeah, it is-
I can save one of your companions from mortal wounds, if necessary.
That is a price we're willing. I'm assuming the heavily discounted price is something we'd be willing to pay.
Oh, yes. From the things that I've seen you pick up here and there, I'm sure that you'll be able to afford me.
We would be advised to do it then, should the need arise.
I understand. Glad that we could have this little chat.
Any time. My God doesn't like your God, because my God is a chaotic neutral God. You're a lawful evil guy, but that's okay. I'm not really.
Okay, Grizaak,
know-
you and Sparky appear in one of the closed crypts. Hey, you start making some noise. Do you need to breathe?
Yeah, Grizaak be like,
All right, here we go again.
So Grizaak's holding his breath. Yeah, you guys hear some bumping.
The Fae will go take a peek.
Okay. The Fae comes out and says, "He's in the air."
Mergavane,
Yeah.
Fulving.
Okay. Laving's aiding Murgovane as you guys are trying to lift the lid.
Yep. That or adamantine axe.
yeah, you get the axe in there, and they lift the lid. With Grizaak knowing that he had to hold his breath, he's got a decent con. They're able to get the lid open.
Got like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Murgovane does not have an enhancement as strength. First thing he notices is he sees Murgovane.
Thanks, buddy.
He doesn't have a belt. He's giving him the belt. That he's pulling it off of himself and giving it to him. It is Nibbles' belt.
Thanks, Nibbles. Mergavane.
Okay, Marty, we had a shit ton of, or at least I had a shit ton of healing. I didn't actually, Murgovane had a shit ton of healing. Could he have healed himself?
Wait, I healed Murgovane last night.
Oh, his token still has all the damage on it.
No, okay, well, yeah, I healed him for 46.
Okay, alright, good.
Yeah, some
So
of the
he
tokens still
healed
have
the-
spells and things on it.
Yeah,
Clearing off.
okay, I'm getting
Tokens.
off of it. I'm gonna update Murgovane with his new strength item.
Okay. I assume you were successful, dwarf.
Oh, yeah, we got the other side, no problem. Well, a little tricky, but we got there.
Excellent. It's Kamos.
Grizaak's gonna turn into an earth elemental.
What size Earth Elemental?
It's just medium.
Okay.
Snitch and Pendle, are you continuing with us?
I must be brave. This is Pendle.
Let us leave.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Pendle looks like he wants to leave, but he sees that there are two important elves that are from Terrazleen, and
Sorry. Sorry, quick part. I can't use that item to leave, right? That was Lemmy that could do that. Lemmy can use the magic. That was a mythic thing, wasn't it?
To use
Yeah,
items while
access-
in their elemental form, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to actually hold them. So when you turn into an earth elemental, we don't have a key.
Can I not have turned as a
Sure.
as Grizaak would?
yeah, that's fine. You put the key down and then turn and pick it back up.
Okay.
You know
No,
you know how your powers work.
Yeah. No. He'll stay Grizaak. Like,
All right, your turn.
All right, Pendle. Is there anything that you need before I leave? I have but minor powers compared to what I have seen you do here today. I could try to break a curse. I think remove curse is 3rd level.
Yep. Do it.
He nods, and the
Take magic.
8th level priest is going to try to break a curse.
Break a curse.
And he doesn't.
Come
He'll try one more time.
on.
And,
Yeah,
and he
boy.
does.
Alright, then Zero will cast Remove Disease.
Okay.
22 or 21?
22.
Okay, she'll cast it again. She can have up to 10 tries, so nope. 3rd one. Okay, so 3/3.
Okay, so the Crypt Fever is finally gone from Zeta. I will remove that from her character sheet. Ah, blessings of Corlon.
Yes.
You do notice him kind of looking at Zira strangely, like he may have noticed something weird about your magic. And, like the shadowy hands, kind of like shadow coming out of your hands. Moon Priestess? He just nods nervously.
Blessings of Leah.
He doesn't believe you. He nods, but he saw something. Grizaak, he grabs Snitch by the collar and kind of pulls him over, like he's about ready to leave.
So it's been like half hour. I think Renee comes in from tidies himself up.
Yep. After having his nightmare hide snack.
Reapplies his disguise.
Kamos is just grinning at him. If you're looking at him, he bows slightly.
Is the kid alright, Grizaak?
Oh yeah, she's fine. I didn't tell her anything about, our losses, but she's fine. Most part,
The
anyway.
kid? You brought a child with you?
Basically a child.
I'm assuming Zeta says something.
Yeah, Zeta says, "Oh, that is my friend. She's an elf. Her name is Callie. She is city-born.
Can she fight?
That's pretty much what she does.
Yes, she can.
She spent the last 20 years a bouncer at the retreat." You don't even know what the fuck a retreat is. Well,
I didn't bring her with me.
10 years? Yeah, you might actually know.
There's a reason I didn't bring her with me.
Are you let her know that she's protecting those out there or something?
Well, that and the spells in here would kind of blast her to pieces.
Well,
She also killed an owlbear. Apparently she's a hunter. She gave you these.
He's got these feathers.
There you go.
owlbear feathers.
I can put an owlbear feather on my sheet.
I'll put one on
Fine
Zeta's
with that
sheet.
shit.
Did you give one to Renee?
Yep.
Okay.
Owlbear feather gift from Callie. From our first hunt. She might actually next level spend like a rank in fucking survival or something. I'm a real elf now. She's running around the wilderness. Yeah, Zeta does not mention that she's getting married to a Goliath because Mark, I think, has plans for Zeta to spoil that.
Of course he does.
Take that belt of strength off. There we go.
Blauveng, who originally wanted to leave, actually he was kind of on the cusp. Seems to be just ready to go and have a look. Murgovane wants to destroy the bad things that are here, almost out of a vengeance. The wizard doesn't seem to be in a big hurry to leave. But he does say, "Will you require my spells, or should I go out into the world and see how it has changed?"
It's in the middle of a forest, buddy. You're not gonna see shit.
I have visited Terrazline before.
Oh, you can teleport then?
I can teleport a small group of us there, yes.
Alright, well,
Once I leave this place. And he looks at the key that you've got.
In that case, find a stubby-legged elf in a wheelchair named Arlen, and let him know what's transpired here, please.
He doesn't know where Arlen is. You could
Terrazline.
ask those at Terrazline. Is the caretaker there still? Or is, and then the name of the, is the caretaker just the caretaker, or does he have another name?
Oh yeah, he's
Custodian Camus Vord?
Is Camus still the custodian?
Yeah, Kimmy's still there.
I know Camus Vord. I have met him before.
Yeah, he's a fine guy.
He just kind of like the same way someone might describe knowing Grizaak.
The custodian would help.
I shall speak to him then.
Right, yeah, let him know.
He hands Radimer's spellbook back.
Yep. And Renee's watching, eyeing. Spellbook comes back. Yep.
Okay, he'll join the group that goes.
Does he hand Radimer's circlet back?
Oh yeah. He hands the things back that don't belong to him.
Yep. Good luck on the other side.
While you guys are doing this conversation, Grizaak is completely giving Murgovane all of
Nibbles and stuff.
Nibble stuff.
Here you go.
You mind if I call you Nibbles? Pretty certain Murgovane means nibbles, and
There you go, buddy.
Can he benefit from the boots of springing and striding?
They'll fit.
No, I don't know, because like, does he have any kind of movement ability that?
I don't think barbarian movement is enhancement bonus, so it looks like he already has an item on him. Oh, he took some of the Nibbles' stuff anyways.
On Nibbles' sheet it said borrowed by. I just moved it.
Okay.
Removed it from Nibbles' sheet and moved it to
Got it.
Murgovane, basically.
Alright, is Nibbles' axe still downstairs, or did you guys haul it all the way fucking up here?
No, it's still downstairs. I didn't bring it with me.
The 450-pound axe? Okay.
Yeah, I just ask you to, when we teleport here, can you just make sure you pick up Nibbles' axe and we can bring it with us?
Murgovane kind of says in a low hiss, "I will need some help picking it up."
Yeah, no problem. I got the spells to help you with that.
He nods. I assume you will help me move the corpse of my friend.
Yes, no problem. Nibbles is, that you helping, I mean, we're like family now. I'll help you and you help me, no problem.
Might I suggest that you inter the corpses of your dead here? It is a mausoleum, and apparently their souls will remain.
Alright, let's get these
Did you
guys.
realize not everyone wants their souls to remain? In fact, souls remaining is against most people's gods.
Alright, let's get these guys out of here, and yeah, we'll see. I'll be back. I'll be back very shortly. All right.
Spirits tend to be angry when they are separated from their corpses. Merely an observation from being in this place.
I'm assuming this is Kamos. Right?
Yeah, this is Kamos, being very polite. Hands folded in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold hands or some shit. Let's go.
Okay. Pendle puts out his hand, and Snitch puts his little claw on it, and the wizard just touches the hands.
to areas, same area.
I know those D-bags are out of here. Hey, Vlauvan, you want to join the team? You seem fucking awesome.
I don't know. Marty will have to spend 4 hours building his character sheet, and he'll die in the next fucking fight.
Well, see, Vlauvan isn't going to strip naked and then approach the enemy butt first.
Foxfire, all the souls of the people who died here are similarly trapped here. Also, apparently, Nibbles' soul has been reincarnated so many times that the soul name is Nibbles describing what he knew. His soul name became very short and simple, and it's time for him to go and heed the call of Anam's war drums. There is a hint here as to perhaps when the two timelines.
The giants are waking up.
Now, Nibbles has heard weird things Grizaak before.
Nibbles gets hit in the head a lot.
No, when you were wandering around the old giant temples and things to the north, like Nibbles had religious experiences that taught him what Anam was.
Yeah, but this time he heard him, understand him. Had some differences there.
Yeah, because he's just waiting. He sniffs. He's like staring at Grizaak, like
Yeah,
let's get on with it. Okay, you're gonna teleport.
Teleport, yeah.
The only thing that might save Sam's wedding is chat. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing chat. Revolting against any of Mark's fucking it up.
All right, so Grizaak appears. I already rolled a percentile. Back in. Oh, hi. Callie comes over.
Hey, Golly.
How many more people are there? Hi, I'm Callie. Oh, it's a kobold. Hi, little guy.
There's only 3 more people.
Hi, you look funny. She kind of punches the wizard in the shoulder. He's like, oh, hi, another elf, huh? I'm a half elf actually, but hello, good to meet you.
We'll be able to create some food, and you guys will be fine. But I think he's gonna teleport, so I don't know how many people you can take.
Very fast.
Five.
I'm pretty sure you can take 5.
Oh, only. Oh, all right.
You just saw Grizaak only take 3.
3. Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually.
Well, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay here with them. This is my camp. Feel free to come and have some owlbear. The part that's better cooked is on that side.
So you guys are gonna teleport right now?
I am going to Terra's Lean, also known as Citadel by the Lake in this age. Anyone wants to come with me, I can take up to 5. Almost immediately, Trogo steps forward, Pluma glides forward, Snitch looks up at Pendle. Pendle, will you be safe? He's asking Grizaak.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, don't worry about us.
Okay. Now that he knows he's going to civilization, he casts his last create food and water and sends Grizaak off with a bunch of food.
Yeah, much appreciate you, kind sir.
The jugs of milk and honey and wafers and berries.
Fine, goblin.
No insult. Sense motive.
All right, so when you bring Zara back and you let them know that Murphy's helped.
Yeah, sure, Randy, no problem.
All right, Grizaak, you're not so bad.
I'm a lot worrier than you think. Yeah.
Aw.
I'm gonna be alone.
No one's staying. Scally.
For fuck's sakes.
She looks up at Grizaak like, please take me with you.
All right, fine.
Abacus basically teleports, and whether or not they made it on time, you don't know, but he disappears.
Damn it.
He teleports them to his wizarding dungeon. I have finally achieved my experiments.
Alright. Listen, I gotta tell you something before we go. I guess you should hear it before you hear it in front of everybody.
Huh?
We lost a couple of people inside.
She's already on the verge of tears.
Nibbles died.
Not Nibbles.
Radomir died.
Oh, she
Vander
says.
died.
Oh.
Vander? She just starts fucking crying.
That's alright. I don't have to cry. Yeah, but they're no, their souls are miserable right now. Their souls are miserable.
She's hugging Grizaak and fucking waterworks.
All right.
Just looking at Sparky like,
It's all right there, girl. That's good. That's good. All right, they're waiting for us. Hurry up, all right?
How did it happen? Why did you let it happen?
I was a statue for all this time. I woke up and this shit had happened already. If I was awake, shit wouldn't have happened. Because Uncle Grizaak take care of everything.
Can't you just
They're
reincarnate some Nibbles?
Nibbles doesn't want to come back. He actually spoke to me when he was dead. He's like, he wants to go back to Anam.
Oh. What about
Yeah.
a Vander?
Right, he said he was like, hey, give Callie a nice hug for me. She was good.
Vander didn't like to be
hug?
touched. But Zeta's gonna be so sad.
Well, we did find Zero though.
They were
So
like
we're
two.
trying to figure it out.
They were like two peas in a pod.
Oh, you mean two mushrooms and the purple thing? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is it safe in there?
Oh fuck no! Everything's trying to kill you. It's great. Hold your breath, all right, sweetie. We're going into a tomb.
What? She holds her breath. Okay, so Callie is brought into the horrible place. Give me a D12.
Grizaak, social worker.
D12.
There you go. 5.
Okay, at least it's in a cracked one.
And another one 3. So I don't know who goes to what. Because I think they were separate.
Oh, right. And then 3. Okay, Grizaak pops his head out of a broken one.
Hey, assholes. Well, I brought Callie, because fuck you guys.
Faye is gonna go searching tombs to find out which one
Yeah,
Callie's in.
Maffei starts
this is
flying
open.
into it.
This is open,
That's
right?
right.
So
That
he's
was-
Grizaak's wearing my...
Hey, Callie.
Because I think these ones are all open, right? Somebody was in here or not?
Well, no, we had people who teleported out.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Maffei soon finds Callie. And you're able to open it up before she suffocates.
There you go. Look at you all fine. Look, you're fine. Hey, you're smiling. You're great. You're alive.
What is this place?
Everybody else is dead. I mean, shit. Oh, this is a tomb.
I'm so sorry. She comes up to Zeta and gives her a big hug.
He looks at it, he's like,
I told her because sucks.
You must be Auntie, and she pulls you into the hug. Oh, she's fucking strong.
Ooh.
really like,
Let's hug it out here, guys.
Renee will escort Grizaak away from the hut.
No, they
This is awesome. I've never hugged it.
Callie gets.
Time?
Callie pulls Grizaak into the hug. She says, "I know you were so close to Nibbles. I'm so sorry."
Yeah, he's dead.
There's some awkward Flauvane glances away, and Murgravane is
Grizaak's looking,
dealing with his new equipment, and then
Grizaak's looking at
Kamos
the-
has just got his hands cupped before him politely and is smiling.
So,
Let me introduce you guys. That's another dwarf. He's awesome. That's Sparky. Hey, over here, Sparky. That's Murgravane, which is basically Nibbles.
Huh?
Yeah, look, he hits really hard, too.
Hi, I'm Callie.
That's Callie. And I don't know who that guy is, really.
Hi, I'm Callie. She thrusts her hands out. Thrusts her hands out to Flauvane. Flauvane just sort of slowly looks at her hand. She punches him in the breastplate and then goes over. Oh, hi. She's looking up at the
Be careful,
the
he's
horns?
a little horny.
Kamos Lawn, at your service. Oh, that's nice. Whoa. And she's now like looking around the place and taking it all in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too exploring things here, because literally everything is gonna try to kill you. So just stay close and keep
Keep an
your
eye out for ghosts.
Oh yeah, there's a whole shit pack of those around.
Shit pack.
Yeah. Do you want to see one?
No.
I don't mean a ghost.
I know what you mean, she says.
I'm gonna find a pack here any second. Just give me a minute.
I'll punch it if you take it out of your pants, is what she says.
God damn it. Shit's black. Alright. Hey, so where to next?
Well, we have 2 of the key. We need the 3 to get the sword. So I suppose we need to go through teleportation circle down to lower level.
Alright, fine.
There's also the rest of that crypt area that we didn't comb over, says Zeta. There's about a third of the crypt down below that you didn't pick your way through. Maffei whispers to Zira that she knows where some of the wealth is because that level has been Maffei's playground forever. She reminds Zira that she saw a musical instrument called a lyre. Or a lyre.
I always pronounce that lyre.
It's kind of got like the weird little U-shaped harp.
A little portable harp.
Yep.
Grizaak's turning into an earth elemental now.
Okay. Are you taking any of your items out before you do that, or not?
I'm taking a quick look. Give me a sec. I don't have the Zeta still has.
Whoa! What's that? Is that a ghost? Says Callie as Maffei comes out. Right there! Right there!
She's fine. She's fine.
That's Maffei. Kali? She's my shadow.
Oh. You know we're fighting a bunch of shadows up there, huh?
Yes.
Oh. She looks to Zeta. I'll explain later, dear. Where's Evander? No, I know he's dead, but...
He was felled by a powerful spell, Kali. We have some of his hair.
She nods at that. She bites back the tears. He was always a better bouncer than I was.
It's such a wholesome statement of like...
When it's Undwin's campaign, it's Undwin and the fucking imp, Nem and fucking Zargon all in a party. It's gonna be Callie, fucking 20th level brawler on a mountain just meditating. Because she's the only one left.
At one time I was a hunter.
Or her as 11th level Callie kind of shepherding this party along. It's funny. We're already making jokes about the next campaign and how that progresses. This is Unwin, Nemi, and Zargon's backstory.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Maffei is going to lead Renee and Volvang.
Okay.
To go raid the crypts.
To finish going through that other area? Okay.
Yep.
Give me 2d6s.
Give me 1 second. Alright, 2d6.
I'm looking for ones.
Well, 1.
Okay. Cool. So you find the strange lyre, and it's magical.
Okay.
and the DC of figuring out what it is moderate transmutation. It has 1521. You find another 1,000 gold pieces worth of little bits and bobs of jewelry and things that the people were buried with, and none of them were diamonds. And then the just have a quick look through Kenny's little sheet here of some interesting magic items. Oh, that one's so neat. I think I need to put that on a bigger treasure pile, though. That one's gonna need some work. You find a ring.
Okay. How many saves versus crypt fever?
12.
All right. 12.
No, this is a. Is this a curse, Marty, or a disease?
It's a curse.
Fuck that.
One, two, three charges.
Is it called a spinner net or a spinneret on a spider?
I think it's called a spinneret, but
Whoa, so are you going in there, Brendan? I could just, put some protection on you.
how would you protect me?
Kenny, I'm using the ring of the red
Some
string
called,
ring
bubble of life here.
as the idea for this one.
Doesn't help.
This ring looks like a really gaudy silver spider. And you can see this tiny bit of like floss coming out of its back end where a spider
We have a Spider-Man web shooter.
no, well, you'll have to identify it.
All we have to do is build a city full of skyscrapers for the power to be useful in some way.
Right. Because physics. Newtonian physics. How many did you make?
I failed 3.
Okay, so you're carrying 3 doses of
I've
the
got
crypt
3
curse.
charges of crypt fever.
And was Vlauving doing anything?
Vlaving was protecting.
Okay, he was just guarding.
Yep.
Okay, and Renee is carrying all of the stuff, which is basically like a bag full of the jewelry, the lyre, and the ring is probably in with the jewelry.
Can we tell that he's got this disease on him? Or not?
Detect magic on him, you will.
Yep. You detect magic.
Just need to rub that off on something, right?
Ooh. That's how everyone got sick.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, a goddamn second here.
If we're already doing this, go through the rest of the tombs.
Yeah, sure. Mental note, stay away from Renee.
Okay, so you went through all the tombs that were in the Medusa, or the
Ease is what I'm thinking.
You basically cleared out this area and found the lyre, or leer, or whatever it's called, in one of these alcoves. Now you're back on the surface, so that took about an hour. With all the shifting back and forth and the getting ready, it's probably, you're guesstimating almost noon.
Yeah. go through the E's. I think they were going to go through the E's on this level, and then try to remove the curse from anybody who might get it from going through the treasuring.
Okay, who is breaking these crypts open?
Renee is searching for traps and then doing the thing, and we've got people guarding.
Okay, which crypt first?
We'll go we'll go clockwise. So we'll go to the one labeled E first, and we will.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Do you want us to be like organized around that, or is it?
Just one perception check for your traps.
Okay.
Stonework and Grizaak help. Yeah, plus 28.
Sure. You can aid with a 2.
39.
Oh, yeah, you find a small trap on the middle sarcophagus of this particular branch of one of the Adela family, Adela families. You see there are 27 alcoves containing boxes of their own. Maffei is able to kind of zip in and out of these alcoves. This reduces the number that you have to open. We'll say. Come on, Modron Bot. You find another $3,000 worth of jewelry.
Cool.
In this particular crypt, and then a D6. Modron Bot's being slow. You don't find anything magical in this particular crypt, and I'm just going to delete the ones that are.
Okay, and I had went through 11.
12 for the center one. So 12 chances on the curses, and then you move on to the next.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more charges. And we're going around. It's a plus 21 on this on the search for traps.
Oh, if it's stone related.
30 on the search for traps.
Okay, again, minor spell traps on the center pieces. These would be DC 28s to get off. They're like glyphs of warding.
Okay. So do we open the center one on the E?
Yeah. There are things that are on the married couple that are lying in this this dual mausoleum.
Okay. Renee, when he swaps his gloves, has a plus 27, plus 28 if he prays.
Nice.
So.
Okay, on this married couple, there is a magic item. We rolled a d6. Something minor. We will say that. Three. We'll say there's a pearl of power. Okay, you find a minor pearl that was in the middle of her necklace that radiated some magic. That's 13 more saves for the curse.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more charges.
Yeah, it's just you're getting covered in this dust, and you're collecting up the curses. I'm gonna have to close my door. It's getting to the hobo hour.
It's too nice. It's getting to the hobo hour.
Yeah. Oh, it passed. Okay. They weren't going to stand at the edge or pee through my gate or yell at me or anything like that. But the joy is living right off the street.
happy times.
Okay, you all right? You've got basically 27 times 3 more. So 3 at 1d27. You're breaking open lots of tombs.
I'll do
and-
3 of the rolls for traps because those are the ones that actually have a chance of.
Yep.
Like I have a chance of missing those.
As you're breaking into these tombs one by one,
I make all the trap checks.
the center ones tend to be the center sarcophagi in each of these smaller buildings. Now, small is a relative term. These are 50-foot squares. These
They're bigger than my house.
These are gigantic halls in which are stuffed 28 big stone sarcophagi. You're cracking into them. Each one is probably an hour, if not more, of work, and you're finding wealth. Like between the last 3, you find about 6,100 gold pieces worth of bracelets, amulets, jewelry, finery that has weathered well. In the tombs, there are 3 center sarcophagi that have a potential of holding magic items. These last 3 do not. However, there is a special curse on one of them, just because this place is balls, and Renee needs to make a DC 16 will save.
Okay,
Nope, sorry,
this is
DC 20. DC 20.
This is something that affects.
It could.
Good. Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, so you manage to not get cursed yourself by opening these tombs, and at this point in time, the surface has been looted, aside from the very large 3 buildings that you've so far avoided.
33 more saves versus.
No, there are 28 boxes, and 33 plus the 3 open, so 36 saves.
All right.
This is to not get the crypt fever.
I don't have enough dice. No, I can't do the same. All right, here. I will do 18. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more from that half. So we've got 21 charges of crypt fever.
Okay, you're siphoning crypt fever into you. Wow, you made some pretty good saves on that bunch. 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 more. So I've got a half a wand of crypt fever. 25 charges.
Okay. It's probably 4 in the afternoon by the time you finished opening up all these crypts, grabbing off rings, breaking knuckle bones, get rings off, and little scepters and bracelets, amulets, jewelry,
Or chest.
earrings. You avoid some of the coffers simply because Maffei says she didn't see anything in them. So there might be the odd bauble that you left behind, but you have combed through all of these crypts. Kamos Lorne just seems to just keep a good humor about all this. He smiles as you're going on to the next one and raiding everything. He doesn't seem to mind your behavior. Callie gets bored after a while when she asks Grizaak, do you have any healing? I'm still kind of hurt from the owlbear.
She has like 6 damage left.
I got 14 on her token.
She got 14. You had 31, healed 17.
And I rolled a cure light on her, which was 6 healing, minimal.
6?
8 damage left on her.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Don't cry.
Not anymore, she says.
Alright, here's right here.
Is that what you brought us in here? Is that what you guys been doing for so long, opening all these boxes? Who are these people?
Zero, she's your thing.
These are the Adelas.
We
7.
Okay, that feels better, sort of.
Who the fuck is a scratch? Shut the fuck up.
we've been fighting devils in here,
Okay.
Kali. Murgavain and Vlauvang were trapped as, and camels were trapped as statues in here, along with myself. The Medusa that was here was turning people to stone. Additionally, there is a imp that makes its way in and out that can give you the eye of the basilisk. Also, turn you to stone.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it is not good. We need to find a weapon in here, but to do that we must go through another several layers of dungeon.
Renee, why are you all dusty? And she's reaching out to like.
No, Renee.
Yeah. Zero, you're like, nope.
Nope.
What?
No. He's covered in a necromantic curse. I will need to cure him of it.
Alright, it's actually a better idea. I was gonna summon a whole bunch of things and let him play with Rene for a while.
Just gonna shake it off of him as he's wrestling a lion or something.
You know what? I kind of like that. I'm gonna do a break enchantment, because that, you know,
Yeah.
is the normal way to do this.
Sure, you cast Break Enchantment.
Yep.
Okay, you get a roll versus every one of the curses he has.
Yep.
Have at it.
That's why I'm like, might as well do all of them. Oh. I'll do 10. Number. D20 plus 11. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was such a shit roll. Alright, so 3 and then the other 10 number 1d20 plus 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh, 9, 10, 11. That was substandard, but that's alright.
Okay, by this time it's like 6 o'clock at night. The party is taking a quick break to get something to eat after Renee's done all the hard work. He doesn't seem to be tired, though, because of it. Like, the party from standing around and waiting seems to be more tired than Renee.
He doesn't seem very sick. You certainly get sick from it. Renee makes a cough.
Yeah, you should. I just let him be alright.
I don't think he's weird, says Kelly.
And we might go to the summoning to get the last few, because I think that's a really fun idea. Like, I like that. I think that's super smart.
Wrestle with a puppy for a while.
A murder of crows or something. Alright, so I've got 14 left. So we're just gonna, I think 14 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck, I suck. These are 50-50.
Yep.
9 charges of Crypt Fever left. We'll use I could shadow conjure something to. I'll try that trick. We'll see. We'll use a shadow conjuration to summon a bunch of low hit die things to see if that works.
Okay, what are you summoning?
Give me a second. It'll be It's as per summon monster 3, and it will be 1d4 plus 1. Like dire rats.
Okay, a bunch of creepy looking rats appear.
Yeah.
You're kind of ordering them to just stand there. What's Renee doing when he sees the rats?
Renee will pet the rats.
Okay, you end up cursing the number of rats you summon.
4 rats.
So four charges. Does Renee still have the curse after all this?
Renee has 5 charges of curse left.
Okay, eventually the rats go away or die of the curse. No, it's charisma and strength. They wouldn't have died.
This is really expensive.
Yeah, but you pulled like 19 grand worth
yeah,
of treasure out of the.
Yes. No, don't get me. Don't get it twisted. Still there. I will cast another shadow conjuration, but this is not the. This is an actual spell as opposed to before it was the shadow dancer power. For 2. Petting rats, and we'll do it one more time. Okay, fucking just everything. Fuck everything! Fuck everything with this series of rolls! Why is everything below fucking average?
Oh, I didn't turn Modron off to cruel mode. Cruel and unusual. The realm of fail. You don't roll d20s, you roll d6s. That's awesome.
Yeah, alright. So Renee's got a dose of grip fever left.
Why does he keep on petting the rats?
I want to pet the rats.
He's getting rid of the dust.
Oh.
For the single dose, I guess I cast a 4th circle spell.
Wow. That's dedication.
To not get that shit in the party again? It's worth it.
You know, I could just... Never mind.
Yes, you could be helping.
Well, you seem to be enjoying it. That'll ruin your fun.
Okay, she casts the other 4th circle spell. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chances this day to see the shadow castings. She summons 5
Rats?
5
Okay.
rats show up.
Finally, Renee is petting rats and he's no longer giving off dust. As the curse, the crypt fever curse is spent from Renee's ghoulish flesh. So why isn't he getting sick? Says Callie, finally asking.
He's an asshole.
I have a strong constitution.
Of an asshole.
All right. Standing around, gathering your treasures. Where are you headed? It's like 6:30 in the evening.
I think we're going to go collect up bodies.
Yeah.
Okay. Leaving.
Like, I think we're going downstairs and like resting and having a meal of that other create food and water.
You're like sleeping again?
Yeah, effectively.
All right. So you go back downstairs. The bodies are as you left it.
Renee will check check on the spike.
The spike seems to be there. A lot of the items are gone because they've They've been looted.
Mm-hmm.
Kamos goes with Renee. Yes, this is at the heart of the sanctified ground to my deity. I see that you are a follower of Weejas, the ruby sorceress.
Nods.
Our two deities are not at odds with each other. In fact, if there was ever to be a war, our two deities would likely be on the same side. As both are concerned with organizing the multiverse into a logical and stable system, as opposed to the primordial chaos that others would have it return to. Most unfortunate.
Chaos is a problem.
It is. It is a problem. I'm glad that the two of us can see eye to eye. Know that if you need any of my spells of healing, I can provide those to you.
I would prefer you did not use the healing spell on me.
Oh, well. I suppose if you could heal yourself, that would be fine. Most people, when they're lying in a pool of their own blood and gasping their last gasps of breath, will not turn aside healing from another deity, however. You realize he may not have seen through your disguise. It would be bad if you were in dire need of healing. It goes and taps you with the heal spell.
I do not react in the normal way to positive energy.
Ah, your deity is a deity of death. Interesting. He's coming to a conclusion that is the right answer, but not the right means of getting there.
Yep.
Negative energy, then?
Nod.
Fascinating. Well, you are full of surprises, Archer. There was a scroll left here. A golden one. Do you know what happened to it? It is of great importance to, well, my faith. It is something that we should find before we leave this place. Perhaps the Medusa Suasandra has misplaced it somewhere. May her soul burn in hell. Oh, though likely not. She's probably trapped here. Although the thought of a Medusa ghost is quite troubling.
Yeah, that'd be a fucking problem. Marty, stop thinking that.
You're not allowed to encourage yourself, Marty.
Ah, she's got a good charisma for it too. Comes out of the ethereal. You're stone, and then she goes back into the ethereal. It's awesome.
She's like, oh, that was fun, I guess.
That's how we're gonna get reuse out of this place. You're gonna come back in higher levels and all the angry spirits of the things that you killed.
Yep. Party pages. I think that scroll tube was one that I didn't open.
There is the gold scroll tube with the seal of Asmodeus on it.
Yes.
And you you pushed that into your bag.
Yes, I stuck it in my quiver.
Yeah.
Golden scroll tube with seal of Asmodeus. Yes, I didn't actually stick it on my sheet. I was looking for it on my sheet.
Okay.
What would this golden tube